Hey everyone, Gil here at Camp Pet Family Compound. I'm out in the new shop here, working on some pieces, project pieces for the indoor garden. And so I had to do things a little bit differently here, so I want to show you what I'm doing here. I'm setting up a little jig here, and let me show you what I'm doing here and how it's going to work. Set this camera down here and get it aimed right so you can see better. All right, so what I'm doing is, let me grab these. I want to make a piece like this, and so what this is for is so that it can clamp onto a piece of the uprights in there. I can clap it on like I got the other ones on, and it'll just snap on, and then I can put pieces on to build off of it. So, but to get the edge right here, I had to set this up. So I put a piece of sacrificial wood behind here that I cut through because of the wide opening that's behind here of the metal framework, and it's a lot wider than what this piece here is. So, and I just loosely stuck a piece in here to help guide it and make sure it's square. And I set this board here so this comes over to the width I need to be the exact same size on all of them, so it cuts. I just have this in here to help me keep it square as I cut through it. So let me move this on to the other side here so I can actually show you cutting it here. Get this. All right, so and basically I keep this here so when I come down, I cut it exactly where I want it every time. All right, so it's going to be a little noisy here. I'll probably mute it and cut the audio out once the saw gets going. So what I have now is a piece here that will, if I can force it on there and it'll just snap on and it'll hold the lights inside. So it's another one done. And so I'm just going to go ahead and knock several of these out here. All right, there you have it. I now have 6 of these, and now I'm going to go back in and we're going to put stuff together inside the house. All right, one of the first things I'm doing with those new pieces is I put one here and one over there. And I'm going to do is I'm going to move these pieces here, these cross arms here, up into those. These are now at 26 inches from the bottom. Plants are getting kind of tall here. I want to raise it up enough so I can do it. With this, it's easier. It's going to be easy just to slide it up and down. I'm going to put hose clamps on here to hold it in position. But that'll give me more flexibility in using these grow lights here. So let me set this up and I'll get at it here. First thing I'm going to do is put the clamps on here. I love these nut drivers for working with these clamps. All right, that one there's on there now. Now I'm just going to take these out. I didn't glue these in. I just put them in there in kind of loose. Because I had a feeling I was going to need to do this. So let's just put it up in there, push it in, give it a little twist as I push it in. There we go. Same thing on this one here. Now that's it's up higher, I can actually lower these down a bit here. There we go. And I can actually lower the other side here down a little bit too. And you do work on that one to get it working. Alright, so that's done. Now the next one I'm going to do is I want to put some coming out the front here on each side, put about 8 inches, put a pipe going across so I can move the this light here down here so it shines on these plants down here. So that's going to be the next one here. I got to go get a piece and we'll get at it when I come back. Alright, so I forgot to record moving this. So basically I had to take this piece here and raise it up. It was down here. I raised it up so it's the same height as that one over there. I put in an 8-inch nipple on both sides of these, or a straight piece of pipe, and took the 90s that was on that piece that went up from over there that these used to hang from, put it there, put the other 90 over here. And so now I measured from the inside of this one, the inside of that one is going to be 44 inches. So I'm going to cut a piece of pipe and put it up there. I'm just going to leave it running back here, and that way I can just edit it when I need to edit out what I don't need to have shown. That way I don't forget to run it. There we go. Nice cut, no debris, nothing else blowing around. And those little pieces of plastic that make life miserable. So this one tightened on here. These are tightened up the same here. There we go. There, this one on here, tight. All right, so this is now ready to hang the light from. Now I just got to get up there and disconnect it. So let me angle this back here and get you some, if it wants to angle back, which it doesn't want to. Let me play around with this. Alright, so it was up high. It wasn't going down low when I was working down low. Crap. Oh well. So I put variable chains on here, hooks and stuff, so I can raise it up and down. Let's see what we got here. There it is. 27 and a half. So this side over here can be a little bit lower because it's smaller. And now the Swiss chard, that's what's rainbow chard, and the 2 basil plants can grow about straight up. The lights will be above them, and I can always re-angle these other lights to help give more grow light on them as well. With the grow light radiating out from these others, as well as the shop lights, should give it plenty of light to grow by. So Alrighty, now the next thing I'm going to try to do, I'm not sure if I'm going to get on it today or not, but what I want to do here is possibly take the two, actually bring this over here, possibly take those two bar light, that one and the one on the other side there, take those out and hang those so they're hanging down right down here in the corner here, aiming at the tomato plant there, and the other one hanging down over here. So I'll have to build another one of these and hang it up higher up at the top so I can hang the other lights down. And of course it'll probably only be about a 4-inch piece coming out here instead of an 8-inch. That way it'll be hanging inside and won't interfere with the shop light down here as I raise and lower it. So that's the next thing I got to figure out. I got to go to the hardware store and get a couple more 90s to do that. As always, stay happy, stay safe, add to your preps, and plant a garden. Take care.